The World Cup is going on. That is exciting. Imagine soccer, or as the rest of the world calls it, football, is happening. And there are people in jerseys and excited, happy, rooting for me. Because I don't know what I'm talking about. But I do know I'm rooting for England and the United States of America. I'm rooting for them. I found out Nigeria is no longer in the World Cup. No, Nigeria is not. Let me know. If it's not immediately clear, I don't know too much about sports, but I do really love them. The notion, the concept, I really do fuck with it. Nigeria is not. He silently nods, shakes his head. I'm drinking coffee. I'm very sleep deprived. So yeah, I'm rooting for England and the United States. Is Italy in the World Cup? Silent shakes of heads. Italy's not in the World Cup. That's another place I like. I would be happy to root for them. But they're not in the World Cup. But I will be visiting Italy, and maybe that's a win for me. For me. Who are you rooting for? Do my listeners watch the World Cup? Do my listeners follow sports? I'd really be curious to know. Yeah. Leave it in the comments anywhere. Name your favorite country while you're at it, just in general. World Cup or not. The vibes in New York City, they're electric. It's sports. It's heat. It's rain. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done an intro today. Maybe I shouldn't have done an intro. It's okay. No, it's fine. It's happening. But guess what? Everyone in this room, you can't see them because I'm imagining. So supportive of me. This podcast is a delight to get to do. I'm so grateful any of you listen to anything I have to say. Of course, my guests always have something interesting to say. I'm always excited to talk to them. I'm very excited today to talk to the next guest, Jerry O'Connell. I'll do a proper intro later. Turn up your volume if you wanted to hear that, but that was a spoiler. Talking to Jerry O'Connell today, and I have a feeling it's going to be juicy. Very juicy, no couture. So stay tuned. Why do I say stay tuned? Can anyone answer? It's TV. This is podcast. So keep listening. Keep listening. Don't take that phone call. Don't go into that other room. Keep listening. Because we're going to be talking to Jerry O'Connell in just a couple of seconds. Mere seconds. I love you.
You know what I really want to do here?
Tell me.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
I want to do that opening ad with you. I want to read it.
You want to read it?
I want to read it.
You want to do your own? You want to do your intro?
Yeah. I don't want to do my intro. I want to do that ad. You do like a good 2 minute.
Oh, you want to do the popping off about absolutely nothing.
Yeah, but usually it's like for like, it's like a deodorant without aluminum or something. Or it's for a mattress.
Some people...
Or it's for a stamps company. I want to read the whole thing.
Do you know that I'm not, if you can't tell, I'm not reading. I'm just running my mouth because they gave me a microphone.
Oh, really?
There's no reading happening.
I thought maybe there's like some facts about the product or something.
Quite literally, no. And the deodorant thing, I'm not even pitching any particular deodorant. It was just, please use aluminum. And I know it's...
Use it?
Yeah.
I thought we're not supposed to use it in
That's what the people are saying, but what are the people smelling?
Oh, do you think it affects, does aluminum stop the smell?
Stops the stank.
Just to let you know, in terms of deodorant,
yes.
I'm wearing it today.
Good.
I only use spray deodorant.
Spray.
Don't use roll-on.
I just recently got into spray.
Yeah.
Why did you make the switch?
I'm going to tell you.
Tell me.
I'm going to tell you. It's a refreshing shot. It's like coldness under your armpits.
Yeah.
And it just hits you. By the way, your crew is nodding in agreement.
And I always tell the crew they can talk. By the way, you guys can say yeah.
It just it just wakes you up. No offense to the roll-on deodorant industry. I know it's big by men, and I don't think it works as well as spray.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're getting even more granular than I. I offended some people with my take on deodorant.
Right.
They were like, the chemicals, they're going to kill us. And
right.
I'm like, everything's killing us.
Yeah.
If every day we're one day closer to death.
Yeah. Well, I have to tell you, I live with someone, and when I say I live with someone, I mean my wife,
okay.
Rebecca Romaine. rubs crystals under her arms. And I'm here to tell everyone it doesn't work. The crystals under the arms doesn't work.
It's not effective.
Now, I don't mind the way my wife, it doesn't offend me. I actually, this is going to get a little dirty. This is going to get a little freaky.
Get freaky.
I kind of like it when I can smell my wife's body odor. It's
really?
Kind of like, yeah, she's live, we're alive, we're living. It's like a little kicking and like it's a little funky town.
The twitch in the eye.
I was twitching my eye for those who aren't watching this. And it's like, wow, I'm next to a living person and I can smell her odor and it's like exciting. And my wife is always like, because my wife is very conscious about things like what the people you offended, I'm sure.
Yes.
I mean, we didn't talk about me coming on here. My wife was like, you tell her aluminum's bad. That's the aluminum lady.
I've heard. I know it's bad.
But my wife rubs crystals under her arms and it has no, and I want to, I'm not even going to apologize to the crystal deodorant industry.
Okay.
It's not a thing. Crystals don't cure body odor.
They don't. You said it first. You basically first-hand account here because you can smell. You're smelling the ineffectiveness of the crystals.
Yeah.
But the freaky thing is you like it. you like it. You freak. You're in love. You love your wife, I think is largely what that is.
Yeah, I do. I'm shocked I'm with my wife. For those who don't know, my wife's name is Rebecca Romaine. Supermodel, like on the cover of magazines.
Stunning.
Couldn't believe my wife chose to be with me, like from a marital standpoint, from an emotional standpoint, from a physical standpoint, and very appreciative.
You're so appreciative she's with you. That's beautiful.
To the point where I really try not to fight.
Really?
Yeah, I really try not to.
Wait, okay, but here's...
It happens. I'm not going to be George Clooney here. Listen, I got to shout out George Clooney.
Okay.
I'm going to shout out the Crystal BO people and George Clooney. I couldn't believe George Clooney did that interview for his play and was like, my wife and I just don't fight.
Wow. I mean, well, here's the thing, though.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know if that's good. I'm no relationship expert.
Yeah.
By any stretch of the imagination.
Are you in a relationship? Are we allowed to talk about that?
I am. Did you think this might be my wedding ring and band or engagement and band?
It is on your left hand.
It is. I like to wear rings on this finger because I'm married to myself.
Okay.
Married to the game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I do. I like actively put jewelry on this finger. And when my boyfriend proposes, I'll probably have a ring already on this finger.
I am a ring wearer. My wife has told me she was in relationships with people who did not wear rings.
I've seen those men.
Yeah, and I'm a ring wearer. I take it off for work. I get scared when I take it off because I'm an actor and I portray characters.
Yeah.
Got to give a shout out to Why I'm Here, Summer's Last Resort on Tubi, incredible streaming service, and that's a movie I'm pushing. It's great, coming out July 4th weekend.
Okay.
But when I portray that character, I do have to take my ring off, and I get so scared I safety pin it to my underwear.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
And you don't even give it to the person in the wardrobe department. You're like, I have to have this on my person.
You know this as a fellow thespian. Mm-hmm. You can hand it off to a wardrobe person and say, "Hey, hold this. I'll take it after work." The problem is, you just leave. Like when they say wrap, you just get out of there.
You do, and then you're like, "Shit, I left my smart."
Yeah.
Has that happened to you ever?
It has, and then I'm not wearing my ring, and then my wife is like, "Why aren't you wearing your ring? Do we need to talk about this? And is this crystal deodorant working?" But I just don't like to lose my ring, you know?
Okay.
It's always, I find it shady when spouses are like, "I lost my ring, man."
Yeah, why was it off? You're not an actor. Why the fuck was your ring off? I had a friend who is now divorced. It's a woman, but she didn't ever wear her ring. And it was like, it bothers me. And she wasn't an infidel. But she wasn't an infidel, but I don't think it was a great marriage in retrospect. But I'm like, and obviously it didn't work out, but she was like, it just bothers me. It bothers me to have a ring on this finger. And here I am wearing costume jewelry for funsies on that finger.
Let me just get back to calling out George Clooney.
Okay,
who is a very nice guy who did buy me and my wife dinner once. That was really nice of him. So I got to say he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
But it did annoy me to no end when he said that he and his wife have never gotten into a fight.
That's not good. I mean, again, why am I'm getting so? I don't think that's good.
Because all my wife and I do probably is we have a relationship based on, I don't want to say based on fighting, but it's like what level of fighting. We could be at DEFCON 5 or at DEFCON 1.
Okay.
But we're always at a DEFCON. There's always.
Always.
And I think I annoy my wife to no end. And honestly, I'm a tough person to live with.
I love the self-awareness.
Yeah.
What do you think is like the what do you think are the
stressful
toughest
guy.
things? Okay.
I worry about work. I worry about I don't know if it's because I'm a New Yorker. I don't know if it's because I was a child actor. I worry when there's too much quiet, and my wife thrives on quiet.
Oh, how did you guys make this work? Because this sounds opposites.
Yeah. I think my wife finds me engaging and funny. I think I make my wife laugh. I made it a point when I met my wife was coming out of a divorce. And my wife needed to laugh. And you won't be able to tell from this interview today, but I can make people laugh.
You've made me laugh.
Okay, good. All right.
You've made me laugh, and then there's silent smiles happening around the room.
No, the only affirmations I got from your crew here is when I said the crystals don't work, your camera person here went, yeah. Don't. It's nasty.
Well,
nasty.
he's got opinions, and you can look to him for direction. In fact, don't even pay attention to me. He's got all the answers over there. Here's the thing: is you're not wrong. To be emphatically in agreement with that point is not radical, in my opinion. In that it's a crystal. I don't know that it's supposed to be deodorizing by nature, and I don't know that it is an antiperspirant also by nature.
Right.
But the fact that you love your wife's BO. That's really beautiful, you realize, because BO does not smell delicious.
Oh, I don't like anyone else's.
It's just your wife's.
It's revolting.
Yeah.
I mean, really, really revolting.
Beautiful.
But yeah. But I do make my wife laugh. I do, and I do go out of my way. And I really, it's my most important audience, really, if I can crack a laugh out of her, because we've been together over 20 years.
Wow.
So if I actually get laughter, it's a big victory. It's a big victory.
Because she knows all your jokes. She knows all your tricks. Because she can predict what you're going to do next, and comedy thrives on the unpredictable. Right, Jerry?
That's what they say.
Wait, I need to do an intro for you, because we dove right in.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do an intro for you, and if at any point you think I smell bad, or the intro is incorrect, you chime in, okay? I also have a confession. I, rushing out the door today, forgot to put deodorant on.
I don't smell, I couldn't tell.
You're just being nice.
No.
Does anybody else smell me?
No.
But here's the thing.
I don't think so.
I sprayed hand sanitizer on my underarms because when in a pinch, if you forget to put deodorant on, which is my nightmare, but has happened to me now 4 or 5 times in this lifetime, hand sanitizer.
Didn't know that.
But back to you. I'm going to do this intro.
Yeah, okay.
And if I do smell, you say something.
Oh, actually, I did.
Oh, you got a whiff?
No, I got a whiff of hand sanitizer.
No, you didn't.
I'm kidding. I made that up.
Okay, because I was going to say, no chance. That's strong. My next guest, who you've been hearing from for minutes at this point, is an actor and host who you know from Stand By Me, Sliders, and the new movie, Summer's Last Resort.
Plugged it already.
Yeah, which he already plugged. It's Jerry O'Connell.
How are you?
I'm so good. It's so nice to meet you.
It's so incredible being here. First time, long time. I listened. I'm good friends with Michelle Buteau. I listened to that episode from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a great intro. I really feel
introed.
I feel accomplished. I feel like I've done a lot.
You have done a lot, actually. Child actor.
Yeah.
And now you're here.
Yes.
On my podcast. This is huge.
Still here. Child actor is still here.
Kind of amazing. Did you always know you wanted to be an actor?
You know, I knew I felt most comfortable on a set. Actually, I'm sure you have somewhat of a similar story. When I was younger, I was. They didn't call it. I'm older than you. they called it hyperactive. So maybe when you were a kid, they call it ADHD.
Yep.
But we often had a lot of extra energy, excess energy. I was always getting in trouble for speaking out of turn. And my mother, coming to meet me at the principal's office, would say, like, why don't you just sit on your hands and shut up when you want to blurt something out? Just sit on your hands and shut up. And that was sort of a mantra for myself for years. And then I got on the set of Stand By Me. And Rob Reiner, our director, I ad-libbed something, and he was like, Jerry, and I was like, oh, I didn't sit on my hands and shut up.
I'm in trouble.
I'm in trouble. And he came over to me and he went, that's what I'm talking about. More, keep going, more.
Oh, wow.
Get crazy. And I realized like I need to, I'm not going to sit on my hands and shut up. I will if I'm in like a classroom or in a situation where I have to sit on my hands and shut up, but I have to make sure I'm on a set as often as I can because that's where I can really be myself.
Right. I'm wondering if you were a little bit of a black sheep in your family. So do you have siblings?
I have a sibling. I have a younger sibling.
Oh,
yeah.
younger. Okay.
I have a younger sibling. He's a little more quiet. I don't know if that's because I talked for both of us. It's funny. I have children now, and one doesn't stop talking and one doesn't talk, and I wonder if that's just sibling stuff, you know?
Yeah. It could be. I think I'm one of 4 and I'm the youngest. I definitely talk the most. I have a freaking podcast. They put a mic in front of me. They're like, she'll speak. But I talk the most. But I mean, it's always just interesting to me to see how the siblings sort of end up in terms of personality and who's extroverted, who's introverted.
You know, it's really fun. As someone who has kids, I have 2 daughters who are 17. I realized just a couple of years ago, and this is my opinion. Again, I'm not an expert on this, but I am an expert on Crystal deodorant. We're sort of wired how we're wired, you know. I have one daughter who's a very competitive athlete. She plays volleyball at a pretty competitive level. And my other daughter, I was really trying to make her also a competitive volleyball player. And I can't do it. I can't make her do it. And we're wired how we're wired.
Yeah.
The girl doesn't want to play volleyball.
Yeah.
I can drag her to lessons. I can force her to play club volleyball. I can't. We're wired how we're wired. And there was a little bit of a relief for me in the sense that, like, I guess I sort of blame my parents a little bit for shortcomings in my life. And really, it's sort of on me. Like, I was wired how I was wired. And my parents really had nothing to do with it, you know?
Yeah. When you say you blame them for shortcomings in your life, what are some of the things you did blame them for?
I don't know. You know, like, this is going to get so weird, but
we get weird, we get freaky, we do all the things here. And you can clear your throat, anything you need.
I was going to make a joke about Crystal deodorant, but we've done enough callbacks about that.
I love that you're noting your own comedy.
And I'm going to get serious for a second. It's funny. When I was a child actor. I was in Stand By Me. Stand By Me was a big hit movie. Everyone, you're too young to remember it, but it was like a big hit movie. It would be like Leonardo DiCaprio being in Who's Eating Gilbert Grape or something, a young actor. And I really didn't have a career after that. Like, I had to continue on with high school and I had to go to college, and I didn't have the jump start that I thought that movie would give me. And it's funny, I sort of blame my parents for not being good stage parents, you know? And looking back now as an older gentleman, I'm really grateful that they weren't like crazy stage parents, you know? Like a lot of kid actors get taken advantage of by their parents. You know, my mom was a teacher. My dad worked in an office on 42nd Street. And, but like, I was like, you know, I think when I was in Stand By Me with other actors, Corey Feldman, Will Wheaton, and River Phoenix, and they went on to real fame, you know,
Yeah.
and I didn't. And I guess I was like with my parents, like, why didn't you help facilitate a career a little more, you know? And I realized, you know, it just wasn't in the cards for
Yeah.
me at that time.
Yeah.
Again, we're wired how we're wired, and that's it. And
Yeah.
so I guess I was resentful with my parents about that for not presenting me with more opportunities, I guess. But they just didn't know, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
and it's funny, too. I have teenage daughters, one who wants to be an actress. We call them Nepo babies.
We do, don't we? They are maybe, in fact, Nepo babies. But if I have a child, that will be a nepotism baby as well. Why not? Yeah.
And you know, it's funny. I have to talk to my children about being nepotism babies, nepo babies. That people are going to judge you differently. People are going to say you're the daughter of that Crystal Deodorant lady. You're
And the Stand By Me.
the child actor who didn't make it after Stand By Me.
Yeah, Summer's Last. Don't say that.
I'm joking. But it's funny. Again, getting back to it, you can't like I really. While I think there are times when you can blame parents, a lot of me being a parent myself is like, oh wow, so like we're wired how we're wired, you know, and we have to sort of come to terms with that and deal with it.
Do you, when you were a child actor and you were in Stand By Me, and after that experience, were you aware that your parents were not like pushing your career, or is it a thing where you like 5 years later, 6 years later, you're looking at your co-stars and you're like, hey, wait, why didn't you do that for me? Was it in real time or more of a like retrospective?
You know, you and I are both thespians, so let's get into this. It's funny. I felt my first. I can pinpoint my first feeling of jealousy. It's crazy. Career jealousy. I was in Stand By Me. I know I keep talking about that, but
It was an important. I mean, it was.
You
pivotal.
brought it up, so let's talk
I brought
about it.
it up, yeah.
I was in Stand By Me. It starred 4 boys. I was one of the 4. I told you the other 3 went on to like real stardom. One of the actors was a guy named Corey Feldman. I'm still very good friends with him.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, he's a singer.
kidding.
He's an
I'm
actor.
kidding. I know who Corey is.
I'll pull up his photo.
Yeah, yeah.
Incredible singer, incredible actor. He was in a movie called Lost Boys about a bunch of vampires, and it was a very famous movie. And I remember going to see it with my friends. And afterwards, one of my friends said, hey, man, you were in that movie with that guy, right? The guy was in that. And I said, yeah. And he went, why aren't you in that movie? What's the deal with that? And I remember, I literally, I was walking out of the theater, and I remember like a wave of like anger coming over me and being like, yeah, what the fuck? Why wasn't I in that movie? Like, what's the deal? Why? I'm the same as him. Like, I was just as good in Stand By Me as he was, and it was a real like comparing myself to Corey Feldman and wondering why I wasn't in it. Now, that said, after tens of thousands of hours of therapy, hundreds of thousands of hours of therapy, like I realize that's like jealousy and envy, and I combat those feelings. Oh, you want to hear how I combat jealousy?
I do, of course.
I think it's really good.
Yeah, do tell.
It might not be the healthiest, but I think it's good.
That's good. I'm here for it. Let's hear it.
I mean, it's not as healthy as Crystal Deodorant. I combat jealousy this way. I want to, like, my goal in life, my main goal is to be hot.
Really?
To be super hot.
That's your main goal in life. And how long has that been your main goal?
Today.
This morning?
Okay. That's my main. Okay, let's just say it's one of our goals. It's not my main goal.
Okay. Top 3 goals.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna say top 2. You're gonna say top. Okay, it's your top goal. It's your top goal. It's fine.
Let's go with top 3. It's
Okay.
definitely top 5 for sure. For
Okay.
sure. Is to be hot. One of the most unattractive qualities about someone is if they are jealous and envious
It's ugly.
and compare themselves to someone,
It's ugly.
especially if you can see it. If you
Ooh,
can
when you can
sense
see it. But here's the thing. I think when you're being jealous, you might think you're concealing it, but somehow I feel like it permeates and makes its way to the surface regardless. I think jealousy is a really hard thing to conceal. I don't know why.
I don't know. I gotta tell you, this is what I've been doing lately.
Okay.
I've been saying like, "Oh, I'm feeling jealous. Can't do that, man. You gotta be hot.
Gotta be hot.
It's top 3. It's top 3 things you want." And you're like,
Okay.
You want to be hot? You can't feel that.
You can't feel jealous.
Oh, and I really combat it by hoping that the person I'm jealous of gets everything that they want.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, where did you come up with that tactic?
I don't know, maybe therapy. Somebody told me.
All those hours of therapy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was online therapy. So I mean,
BetterHelp. Not a sponsor of this.
Not a sponsor.
Not a
Gotta
sponsor.
get them.
Not
We
a
gotta do that
sponsor of this.
reading.
Listen, I can write some copy for us to read together as an
I want
exercise.
to do that commercial in the beginning.
I mean, it truly
you do such a good job with those.
Well, thank you so much. It's truly, it's just me talking shit about things that are top of mind to me. Today, I talked about the World Cup.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you sponsored by the World Cup?
I'm not. I don't
Oh.
know too much about it, but my cousin's playing.
Oh, of course. I
Yeah,
know
my cousin-
exactly who your cousin is.
You know my cousin?
I know
Are
your
you
cousin.
a fan of my cousin?
Your cousin is on Arsenal, I believe.
Arsenal.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're royalty.
It's
It's huge. People go crazy for Arsenal. And they won
I've seen
recently that you're one of the Premier League or European Cup or something big.
Premier League.
Right. They won the Premier League.
Don't I know?
Yeah.
I know things
major.
now. It's a huge deal. We're
Major.
very proud.
You should be.
Proud family. But we're not here to talk about my cousin Jerry.
We're here to talk about Summer's Last Resort on Tubi.
We're here to talk about
Incredible
some.
streaming
No,
service.
I like your tactic for combating jealousy. I think also the notion. I really want to know when you established that like being hot is a top goal of yours.
Well,
when did that become a thing for you?
I am saying it in jest a little bit, and I am trying to really combat a dark emotion with like sort of a joke, you know. But am I concerned with my physical appearance? I guess I am. I wonder if it comes from I was a huskier child. I was known as the husky kid in Stand By Me. And I don't really judge people physically. Well, let me rephrase that.
You're like, I do judge people physically.
You can edit that part out.
Okay.
That was a joke. You don't have to edit anything out. I don't judge people physically. But I guess I do concern myself with my appearance. Do I want to be hot? Yeah, I'm an actor, you know? I mean, I had shirtless scenes in a little film called Summer's Last Resort, which is on Tubi.
Plug.
And
Make it worth your while to be here, Jerry.
Did I do plank? Yeah, I did some plank.
You did a plank. You did planks. How long can you plank?
Not very long. I can only do it for like a minute, and then I stop, and then I go back. I'm like one of those like minute rest a little bit, look at the phone, do another minute.
Okay.
But that's about it.
So you got some core strength, though.
I'm more of a sit-up person.
Sit-up.
Yeah, old school.
Okay.
Put it in an angle.
Okay.
And do sit-ups. Maybe get one of those rubber bands to help me get up a little bit. I'm a big fan of the rubber bands.
I see. Plank's kind of boring. I do a lot of planks. They're kind of boring.
Do you keep a phone under your face and look at it?
I'm in a class. It's dark.
Okay.
It's dark, and we're planking.
Is it like a hot? Is like the temperature? Is
the
it one of those
temperature's
sweating?
really hot because the AC rarely works in the studio, but not intentionally.
But you get a sweat on.
I
in
do.
Those places, yeah.
Big giant.
Are you a
sweat.
class workouter person?
Class. Got to be in a class. Need someone to tell me what to do. Need to show you I can do it. And, yeah.
Do you? I know living in New York City, there was an app that everyone was using. Let's get them on here.
ClassPass.
Yes.
Not a sponsor of this podcast.
Should
Lots
be.
of people use ClassPass, even abroad. Because I go abroad a bit, and people online were like, "Get ClassPass for abroad." I am not a ClassPass girly.
Okay.
But if ClassPass wanted to holler at your girly, wouldn't be mad.
Just to talk about fitness. I mean, I'm a Californian. I like
You
to
are, okay.
talk about fitness. What are your classes? Is it like full body?
Full body, it's solid core. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
It's a Pilates inspired workout.
Wow.
Yeah, it's Pilates inspired, but it's very intense and quite painful.
My wife
yeah.
is a big advocate of hot yoga.
Sure, very challenging.
Started off doing Bikram, but we saw that documentary on that guy. He was a bad dude.
Bad man.
And so we stopped going there, and then we go to. I say we because I go with my wife. I'm the worst in the class, and I
Sure.
mean the worst. It's really embarrassing and humbling when there's really, really old people in this class, and they are infinitely more flexible than I am. I go. I mean, I'm talking. We have a guy in this class who is so old. I'm shocked he's alive, actually.
Who knows? Might not be right now. If
And
he's that
even
old.
he
he could be gone, a goner. Okay.
and even he like looks at me, he side eyes me like, wow, you can't even touch your toes. It's
Are you
crazy.
jealous of this man? Do you find yourself jealous in class of this dying man?
I do,
Okay.
but I think be hot. Just be hot. Like,
Just be hot.
Don't be jealous
don't
of
be
him.
jealous.
Am I jealous of him? No, I'm actually like I'm encouraged by him. I hope I'm that old. I like going to yoga with my wife. My wife enjoys it when I go to yoga with her. I've been a bad husband, and I've stopped going to yoga with her. It's first of all, the class is at 7:30, which requires me to wake up at 7. Mm-hmm.
You guys live close to the studio then?
Yes.
Okay.
I like to wake up at 8. I don't like to wake up earlier than 8 a.m.
Yeah, 8's cute.
But I need to. I do find that we get along more if I go to yoga with her. I try to do things like that with my wife, where we do similar things with each other, so that we have something to talk about, so that we don't completely live separate lives. Mm-hmm. I watch a lot of her television programs. My wife loves. I was going to say a TV show, but it's almost a genre of television now, called 90 Day Fiancé. My wife watches Sundays and Mondays.
Okay.
Because they have 90 Day, the regular version, and then they have 90 Day the other way. People are going back and forth. So I try to watch that with her.
Okay.
But we try to work out together and do things
You got to get
together.
back to a yoga class. Maybe
I gotta
this
get in there.
weekend. Maybe
Yes.
this weekend you guys go 9 a.m. class.
Yeah. I do like hot yoga. I don't know why. I like to get a sweat on a little
I
bit.
prefer hot yoga to room temperature.
Yeah. I'm good at, I can do camel. That's where you bend backwards and hold your feet.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
No reason to be jealous of the old man. That's impressive.
I can do camel. That old man who's near death, he can't do camel.
He can't do camel,
Yeah.
so he can suck it. No? I think, yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah.
That's great. I feel like I want you to go to yoga with your wife this weekend,
Yeah.
if I may ask for
Yeah.
you to go to yoga. I think it'll be nice.
Okay.
You guys can connect
Yes.
again.
Yeah.
I think she'll really appreciate it. And it doesn't have to be before 8 a.m.
My wife can do full splits.
I was going to ask you if you can do the splits.
I cannot.
Can you get close?
You know what? The only thing I can do is I can do the sort of the James Brown split with the leg folded, you know?
Oh, yeah. And then jump back up.
I can't jump back up. I mean, I could show you.
Do you want to
Yeah.
show me?
Yeah.
Oh, for the people who are listening, you're gonna want to get on YouTube and see this. Should I? Where should we go? Okay, yeah. Let's see this. Okay.
I can go down.
Okay.
Probably empty my pockets.
Here. Okay. Great. All right. I'm holding the mic up just in case you make a painful,
here we go.
pained noise. Should I move?
go down there.
I should move. I'll move. Okay. Here. I'm gonna move this.
You know what? Maybe I'll go out there.
You're gonna go out there. You want to be in the hallway. Okay. I'm gonna stay in here. And guard your wallet. Okay. Okay. He's stretching for the first time today. Hips are tight. He's in the hallway, so he can't. I want to know if he makes a noise through 3. And nice. Did we get that?
Yeah.
Did we get that? Should I hold on? Stay. No, Jerry. I want to get a picture. That's so good. Okay. He did it. He did do it. Let's see him get it back up. Wow. Woo!
Yeah.
Wow, the energy. That's all we got for him? Come on.
Definitely. I
Jerry,
definitely pulled something.
You pulled something on my podcast. And
Something near my groin.
Do you have
went pop.
insurance?
Yeah,
we
come
don't.
on,
We
SAG.
don't. We don't. Okay. We do not over here. My goodness, that's impressive.
Yeah, so I can do that. I just can't do. My wife does the full splits.
She does. That's
Full-
okay. Half.
Have you been watching Love Island at all? Anybody?
I haven't been watching Love Island.
There's someone named Kenzie who does splits all the time.
You know what's so funny is I haven't seen Love Island, but I've been on Threads and I've seen Kenzie doing the splits. I
Right.
didn't know it was her, but I
Yes.
know that there's a person that keeps doing the splits on the show.
It's her go-to. Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty fun.
Okay. At a certain point, though, it's like, isn't it a little like, okay, we get it. You know how to do the splits.
I mean, what I just did for you.
Yeah.
I did do it at a wedding 2 weeks ago. But it's very rare that I do that half split. It's very rare.
Very rare.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for gracing us with that here on Thanks Dad. Excuse me. I feel very honored.
Oh, you know what? I'm embarrassed to ask this.
Oh, my goodness.
I am a dad. Why thanks, Dad? What is the story
so you
behind that?
don't listen to the podcast.
Well, I didn't hear.
I don't mean to shame you. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. It's because the original conceit of the podcast was that I don't have a relationship with my dad.
Oh.
And so I was bringing guests on in the first season to be my dad for the day. And we'd have conversations about parenthood and I'd get to ask them advice. But I do have a question for you about parenthood because you've said that you're wired how you're wired. And you said that a few times. And you have 2 daughters who are twins, 17 years old. What do you see your role to be as a father to them, considering you feel so strongly that you're wired how you're wired?
I take my time answering this. This
Please
is an
do.
important one.
Yeah.
Because I got to think about how I'm going to say this. You know, my wife, who is my best friend, has a very complicated relationship with her father. I'm saying this because I don't think he'll ever see this or hear it. He's not your demographic. But my wife has a complicated relationship with her father. And I gotta tell you the thing I think about a lot. And I see how tough it is for my wife to have that complicated relationship with her father. It's tough, man. It's hard on her. I'm going to tell you, I think it's one of the hardest things in her life. And I want to make sure I don't have a complicated relationship with my daughters, that they can always come to me. I know I should make a joke about crystal deodorant now.
You actually shouldn't.
But
I'll
I'm going
cue
to tell
when
you,
should again.
I really, I want my relationship with my daughters, and I only have 2 daughters, to be the least complicated relationship they have in their lives.
It's a stunning endeavor. Does that goal feel challenging to you at this point?
It feels foreign because I didn't grow up with sisters. And I can talk smack about her because my mom is not your demographic and won't listen to this.
You know, you'd be surprised, Jerry, who listens to my podcast, okay? Your mom, she's one of, we send fan mail back and forth.
I heard you on Thanks Dad. I heard what you did. You did the splits. You're going to rip your groin open. Is that what you do? Who you think you are, James Brown?
But you know, my mom, because she was just my brother and I, was she took on sort of like a guy. She was like masculine. She dressed like us, you know, she wore She dressed like us. My mom was a teacher, and it's funny. We all wore like the same jeans and like t-shirts and stuff, and like
in the family, it was like we're not like sharing the jeans. Jeans.
No, jeans. Jeans. Like my mom's a tall lady, she's 6 footer.
Okay.
My mom's sort of like I didn't grow up with. I don't mean to assign gender, but I did not grow up with girl energy in my ever.
Feminine energy in the house, okay.
And my wife was really my first. I had a girlfriend, but my wife is like my first. I never lived with a woman until I met my wife. So my wife was like the first woman I've really like lived with, like been around a lot. I mean, I've been with women before.
Okay, all right, brag. Okay, supposedly.
Not a nerd. I mean, I party.
Supposedly.
No. I party. I get down.
I mean, we saw.
I get down. I party. I'm not a nerd.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had your fun.
Yeah, I'm a generous lover.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, he gets down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he's saying. He gets down. Your daughters are going to hear this, Jerry.
But my wife was first woman I lived with, and it's funny, having daughters, like I just wasn't around, I've never been around that energy. So it is difficult, especially teenage daughters. It's such a precarious, the only thing I can equate it to is I have cats. Mm-hmm. I don't want to show off. I know I talked about my exploits, but I have 3 cats.
I have a friend who has 3 cats, so this is normal to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Just saying, I don't have one cat. I don't have 2 cats.
You have 3.
3.
I know this lifestyle without having lived it myself.
Love my cats.
Yeah.
But it's funny, when you get a new cat, it's such a tricky thing. They don't come up to you like dogs. They don't even acknowledge your existence. It's such a delicate balance with cats. You ever lived with a cat?
I had a cat growing up.
Yeah.
I had a cat growing up. But like when I was really young.
What was the cat's name?
Diamond. I got to name. Look, Orange Tabby. My friend's cat had cats, and I got Diamond as a little crawl on your shirt kitten.
Aww.
Yeah. Now I have a dog.
What's your dog's name?
Chief.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah, it's a good name, and he's a good boy, the best boy.
How was Dog in the City?
Dog in the City is a challenge. I got my dog because I have an outdoor terrace that's huge, and I thought, great, I won't have to go out, I won't have to take you out.
Put that fake grass
I can
down.
just he does not fuck with the fake grass. He's like, I need to go on. He's very smart, and he's like not having it, and it's like, no, we're going outside. And when I outside, I don't just mean this terrace. I mean, you're going to get in that elevator. We're going out the front door. We're going on a walk, and I'm not going to go right away. I'm taking my time,
right.
and you're going to wait.
My buddy calls it checking the P mail.
Oh, good.
Yeah, got to check the neighborhood, see what dogs. There's a lot of sniffing and stuff.
Yes.
There's a lot of, and it's a lot of I'm no Caesar Milan, but there's a lot of urinating on other dogs' urine.
Yes, that's what Chief has to do.
This is my block, yeah.
Chief has to do. Chief is so small, but is like, this is my block, and I need to I need to see what's been going on in the neighborhood.
Right.
Have you ever had a dog?
Yeah, we have. Are you going to report us if I tell you how many dogs?
I am going to report you. I am. I'm sorry. I never said I wasn't a snitch. I never said that I wasn't. Also, everything you say on this podcast can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you have a dog?
We have 6 dogs.
6 dogs?
Yeah.
3 cats, 6 dogs.
Yeah.
Now you're getting a reaction out of me. See the 3 cats? I'm unmoved. 6 dogs plus 3 cats. Where do the dogs live? Do you live in a mansion? Can I come?
My wife.
You are my wife guy.
My wife lives. My wife has a void in her life, an emotional void that I'm not able to fill. But obviously, dogs are. My wife is a real go on next door. There's a dog that's up for adoption in the neighborhood. It's an elderly dog. We got to go get it. There's a dog that's about to be killed in. We live in Los Angeles, Riverside, California, which is about an hour away. We have to go get it. So we have a lot of older dogs, you know.
Okay.
Every dog's been adopted.
Yeah.
Well, we did early on in our relationship, though. We did purchase a dog from a breeder. Sorry about that.
How was that?
You know, I used to say I was a little ashamed because we had
You whispered it.
I did.
But they
because-
can still hear.
No, it was too
I
low.
whispered your name earlier in your absence, and I think they could still hear me.
We purchased a dog from a breeder, but I used to tell people we rescued it from a breeder.
Well, because I mean, you
expensive
did.
breeder.
I paid,
Yeah.
but you pay when you adopt. When you're getting it from the breeder. The dog is alive. It needs a home.
It was a good dog. It was a German Shepherd, and we had heard of this German Shepherd dealer, and the dog was a really good dog. It really was. It was. I do have to say that dog was really special. Never fought with other dogs. Would sit there. Other dogs would growl at it and go crazy, and it would just sit there. But that dog passed away.
Sorry.
Yeah, but my wife is a big adopter of dogs. A lot of alerts, a lot of adopted dogs. Now we have a bunch of mutts from all over. Oh, for the holidays, I get our dogs DNA tested to find out their breeds because we don't know their breeds.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like an episode of Maury in our house every Christmas.
But so you know all the breeds now? The six that have six
Know
Christmases?
the breeds.
Okay.
Know the breeds.
Okay.
Found out one of our dogs is part Chihuahua. It's crazy.
Is it a yappy dog?
You know, it's not yappy. It is. It does show. It does get. It is fast to anger. You know.
Okay.
And found out one of our dogs is a purebred dog. We couldn't believe it.
Beautiful.
I know.
What kind of dog?
Great Dane.
Wow.
It's a big dog.
Yeah.
My wife loves big dogs.
Okay, can I show you a dog that someone posted today on Instagram that
don't
needs
show
to
it
be
to my wife,
adopted?
yeah.
Let's show you, and then you're going to show your wife.
Okay.
My friend Michelle today posted
boy.
that this dog needs a home.
Oh boy. Is
And
it Michelle Buteau, friend of the program?
No, not
Okay.
Michelle Buteau, friend of the program. We love Michelle Buteau. This is Michelle Lee.
Can I have a sip of your coffee?
You can have a
Come
sip
on.
of my coffee, yes.
Bring
Go
it here.
for it.
There's
Go.
not a lot left. It's sort of room
I
temp,
don't-
right?
Yeah, it's room temp. I drank way too much. It's going to hit me like,
I love it. No sugar.
yeah, it's black.
That's now we're talking.
It's black.
mine
Okay,
now.
it is yours because I can't have any more. I kind of want you to take a picture of this dog
Okay.
to show your wife because maybe Georgie is the dog's name.
I turned my phone off for
for
this
the
interview.
podcast.
Yeah.
Damn it. Well, okay.
Yeah.
but
So it doesn't
you'll
make
take
that sound at the microphone that goes like.
Okay, you're gonna take a preliminary
You know what
look.
I'm talking about? When like a cell phone
You can
goes
say
like.
yes. It's a silent. Say yes. Okay. You don't have to be silent. It's okay.
Let me just see this dog. Are
Okay.
you freezing the story?
I'm freezing the story. So you're on Instagram. You know what I was doing.
Yeah. It's a beautiful dog.
Okay. Next slide. It's like 3 slides worth. Gorgeous
Beautiful dog.
You should adopt Georgie, you and Rebecca.
Yeah, we
7
have
dogs,
6.
But 7 is a godly number.
Yeah.
Jerry.
I'm not going to tell my wife about this because this dog will end up at our house.
But it's so beautiful.
Yes, but it's going to be me who's going to be scooping up his shit because he shits. I'm going to guess
Of course
twice a
they
day,
all shit.
sometimes 3 times a day.
Some are doing 3.
I mean, I don't know. It depends on the day.
Wow. Can I ask you a really personal question?
I usually just go once.
Okay, I was gonna. How'd you know? I was. Do we have to cut that out? Please, let's keep it. Everybody poops, guys. Why is everyone so scared to talk about it?
That's a book, you know.
I know it is,
Yeah.
and it's a fact as
Yeah.
well. I'm like, it's true. Everybody poops.
Yeah.
What's so?
You know, I got to tell you, I've been
How's your GI health?
I've been incorporating flax meal
Flax.
into my life. I get a healthy shake with flax meal in it. I don't put it in there. Someone at the
Jim.
I'm gonna give them a shout out. It's called Joni's Health Food Store. It's great. It's a great place.
Yeah.
It should be a chain of restaurants.
Yeah. Where is this?
It's in Long Island.
Okay.
Joni's.
Joni, shout out.
They put flax meal in my shakes, and it's been really helping my GI health.
Beautiful.
Can I tell you I'm acutely aware of this stuff because
Yeah.
where I live in Calabasas,
Yes.
which is where the Kardashians are from. I'm sure
Heard
you've
of it.
heard of
I've
them.
heard of it. I've heard of them, and I've heard of it.
We went. There's a health food store out there called Health Nut,
Okay.
and they make incredible salads and sandwiches. Very healthy. Incredible app. You can order the salads on the app. Boom, you pick them up. They are now a chain. made famous because the Kardashians ate their salads all the time on their show.
Wow.
And I'm so proud.
Power.
It's literally was like a mom and pop named Mike and Shirley who ran the Health Nut. And they're probably millionaires now.
So let's blow Joni's up.
Let's blow Joni's up.
In a positive way.
Yes.
Long Island.
Yes.
Let's turn them into a chain.
Yes, Joni's.
Joni's.
They put flax meal in their shakes and it helps my GI
and
health.
it's helping Jerry. We'll talk about an ad, okay? That's a good read.
Yeah.
By the way, because you wanted to shout out Joni's, I was supposed to ask you something really early. I do this all the time.
Yeah, sure.
Always forget to ask.
No.
Who or what do you want to say thanks to?
I know this is I know that's a common question you ask, and I was thinking about that on the way here.
Could be earnest.
It's going to be so boring.
But it
what I'm
could
gonna say.
be earnest, but it also could be a joke. And you're a jokester, it seems.
All right, let me think of a joke.
No. Do your earnest one. It's okay. You seem to have one that you're embarrassed about.
Here's the joke.
Okay.
I want to thank the makers of Crystal Deodorant because they helped me with like my whole opening bit and like a theme throughout this episode.
But here's the thing. You've said that it
So
doesn't
that's
work.
the joke.
Okay.
The real one I want to ask, the real one I want to thank, this is going to be boring.
I don't mind.
Oh, 1,000,000% it's going to be my wife, Rebecca Romaine. I know I've talked about her a lot. I seem obsessed.
I kind of like that you're obsessed, but continue.
I know I've been a little obsessed here, but I'm very grateful to my wife for helping me grow. And I watch a reality show. The initials of the show, because I don't want to call anyone out, are Bravo's Summer House.
I've never seen Summer House, but I did watch the reunion.
So you watched the reunion.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I'm watching the reunion, and I'm watching these guys and girls, and they're arguing. I'm sure you heard this story. One of the girls hooked up with one of the guys.
That's to say the least.
One of the girls hooked up with one of the guys. Everyone's upset.
You're doing such a kind version of this, but go ahead.
I know, but they all live in the same house.
Yes.
And the girl was very upset at the girl and the guy because the girl was dating the girl, and the guys were very emotionally upset. Like, I can't believe you guys did this, right?
This is your description of the drama.
Yeah,
this girl was upset with the girl.
Well, I'm trying to describe it for someone who doesn't watch it. I'm
going to be honest. You're not doing a great job, but I know what you're talking about.
But everyone was upset.
Okay, fair.
With each other.
Okay.
Now, these are people in their
early 30s.
These guys are in their 40s.
The guys are in their 40s.
Guys are in their 40s.
I was shocked when someone said their age. And
the guys are in their mid-40s.
These are grown-ass men.
Now, when I was in my mid-40s, my children were in junior high school.
Wow. You were not in the house in the Hamptons. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, and I was like, dealing with like financial pressure, familial pressure, societal pressor. Got to get this straight. Hormuz opened. Mm-hmm. Things are happening.
You were the president. I'm sorry, I missed the part. How did I not remember at some point you were the president of the United States Commander-in-Chief? Trying to figure out the Strait of Hormuz.
I remember thinking like, these guys should be worried about like real things. Like these guys need to grow up a little. And I got to tell you, the reason why I grew up is because I met my wife when I was 30.
Okay.
My wife was 31. My wife is older.
Oh, cougar. Robbing the cradle. 365 days.
And my wife, about a year into our relationship, a year. We were going out a year. That was a long time for me. My wife said, listen, I want to have children soon. Are you game for that? Because if you're not, I can and will move on from you.
I know that's right. Kind of hot.
So you need to shit. We were talking about GI stuff.
Shit, but you didn't have flax meal in your shakes at that point. So you're like, I don't know if I can. Or get off the pot.
Correctly.
Correctamundo.
Correctamundo.
Okay.
And I looked at my then girlfriend, now wife, and said, I'm in love with this woman. if I'm gonna have kids, this is who I would want to have kids with. This will be a fun adventure. Let's do it. Let's go. But I was pressured into it by my wife.
Sometimes that's what it takes, just a little bit.
And I was very fearful of it. I didn't want to do it. I'll tell you another crazy thing too. I mean, I told you
about your poop.
No.
And the 6 dogs.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say that.
Body odor. Okay.
No,
Okay, well, I should let you say.
I told you I get down.
Oh, yes, he goes downtown.
No, I didn't say that. You sicko. I didn't say that. I just meant I party.
Okay.
I party. What?
Sorry.
What kind of podcast is this?
It's certainly not a family podcast, despite the name.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. I hope your mom doesn't listen after all. Never mind.
I had tried my whole life to not get people pregnant. Like it was like a real fear of mine to impregnate anyone.
A woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's crazy in life when someone says, like, let's now try to get pregnant. That's a big step. That's a big
it's huge.
Turn of events.
Yes.
And it just happens literally like someone tells you like, hey, all that stuff of like, I had an uncle who, when I moved to Los Angeles, I'm from the greater New York area. When I moved to Los Angeles, was like, hey, here's some walking around money. He gave me a little cash, and he went, whatever you do, don't get anybody pregnant. Whatever you do, listen, you're a young man. You got to make sure you don't get anybody pregnant. It's the most important thing, not get anybody pregnant. And so I really like, anytime I was even like on first base with someone kissing, I'd be like,
I just can't get you pregnant. Whisper in a lady's ear, I really want you, but I can't get you pregnant. My uncle told me not to get you pregnant, but he did give me cash. Does that turn you on?
I'm laughing. I'm trying not to laugh over your.
I'm just saying you're kind of. I just can't get this. You had anytime you were kissing a woman, you had your uncle's voice in your head
saying,
don't get anybody pregnant, Jerry. Here's something for you. Don't get her pregnant. So when you were trying, did you hear your uncle?
Yes.
The first time.
Oh, yeah.
Were you?
I have news for you. I hear my uncle every time.
To this day.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And by the way, I realize this is the workplace, but hearing you right now has got me kind of like aroused, like especially when you get that thick Sopranos accent on you.
Jerry.
I mean, I realize you're
Jerry, don't do it.
I realize you're in a relationship. I'm in a relationship.
But you're kind of turned on by your uncle's voice.
Crazy. This is so different than.
Don't do it, Jerry. Pull out, Jerry. Listen.
This is so much more erotic than the Chris Maloney interview.
Yeah, the thanks stat can be anything. It can be have you seen those social media things that like trend with the like say a phrase in a supportive way, a sarcastic way, disappointed.
I haven't seen them, no.
Can I? Okay, because it's making me think. I was about to say thanks dad is an erotic podcast.
Yeah.
It's not. But you're a thespian. I want to see if I can get you to do this trend.
Okay. I'm sure I can do it.
Okay. Can you say? Okay. I'm going to have you say thanks, Dad.
Oh, I've seen this. This is like
different intentions.
Oh, 100%.
Okay,
I'm going to be the best at this.
Okay.
I saw this, and as an actor, also I want to talk to the actors out there because I told you I have as you call them, nepotism babies.
Yes. Yes.
I try to explain to my daughter when you go in on auditions. If you can change emotions really fast in the middle of an audition, in the middle of a line, it will show the people that are hiring you that you are a spectrum of emotions. Mm-hmm. So when I saw this trend, I was like, I'm going to be really good at this.
Okay, so I'm going to give you your opportunity to do this. Okay, so I want you to say the phrase "Thanks, Dad."
Okay,
I want you to deliver it straight to
camera. Give me a million versions, and I'm going to give you every single one.
Say "Thanks, Dad." Disappointed.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Sarcastically.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Aroused.
Hold on a second. Could you just say, "Don't get anybody pregnant" in like a New York accent?
Jerry,
Yeah.
do not get anybody pregnant.
Yeah. What, Uncle Jerry? What did you say?
Don't get nobody pregnant.
Okay. I'm there. Okay.
He's hard. He actually, Jerry, I have to say, as an actor, you can't wait to get hard on set before you do a line around.
Oh God, we need a what do you call it? A
fluffer?
No. What do you call it? It's the more PC an intimacy coordinator.
Oh
here.
my gosh, I've been intimacy coordinator on the side. No, I'm not.
You are?
Not at all. Clearly, I'm.
Okay, wait.
I'm
Let me just give me an end action because I'm an actor.
And action.
Thanks, Dad.
Okay, can I get you to say thanks, Dad, flirtatiously?
Thanks, Dad.
And can I get a thanks, Dad, supportive?
Thanks, Dad.
Great. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I will say, if we're on a set and we need to get things done quickly, the whole arousal part, you did require a little more. Yeah. You're just taking, good to know.
Also, it was, I do want to apologize to everyone in this room, and you have a huge crew here, if they were offended by that.
If anybody was offended, get out of here. Okay, that's Uncle. What's your uncle's name?
His name is Jerry.
I just knew, because I almost said Uncle Jerry, and it's like I knew his name was Jerry.
Is Jerry.
Jerry, meet Jerry. Were you named after him by chance?
Yes, I was, yeah.
Wow, of course. Yeah. All right. Mom's brother or dad's brother?
Mom's cousin. But we call him Uncle.
Sure, of course.
Very close to my mom.
Italian?
Italian-American, yes.
I knew.
Yeah.
It's like I knew. It's like I was there. It was like I was there from child. Can you turn that screen because I'm getting distracted? I'm so sorry.
It was a screen of me being aroused in an arousing manner. It was a screen of me in an arousing manner going, thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Even more.
Thanks, Dad.
It's seeing more than I ever did.
Thanks, Dad.
Are you coming? Wow. So I don't want your mom to listen to this episode.
This is so different than the Chris Maloney interview, but sort of on par with the Frankie Grande interview.
Oh, you do watch. Listen. Were you listening, watching?
No, I saw Titanic. I'm very happy for him.
Okay.
He was, I know he was here promoting his book, but I know him from Broadway.
Yes. You do. I mean, he's incredibly talented.
Very multi.
But I meant the podcast.
I also know him from reality television. He was in Big Brother.
You like reality TV, don't you?
Love it. It's so fun. To me, it's just water cooler talk, something to talk about. It's fun. It's real drama. And it's really funny. I, much like you, am a graduate of the Upright Citizens Brigade. And my first teacher, let's give her a shout out, Jamie Dembo, said to our class at Upright Citizens Brigade, I'll never forget this, every character you need to play in improv, you will find simply by watching America's Next Top Model. And that really made me laugh, you know, because they have so many different characters in America's Next Top Model. Did you watch that documentary?
I did watch the documentary, and I was going to say.
And did you hear Tyra's now suing Netflix?
I did hear that.
It's getting so juicy. Now I have to be a little careful because my wife and Tyra are very close and very good friends.
And do not piss your wife off.
And they grew up and they came up as models together in Paris. And Tyra gave my wife wisdom. The woman is a mogul and was a mogul before Tyra was a mogul. My wife was so inspired by Tyra as young models. Tyra said things to my wife, and I'll let my wife tell you when my wife comes on this podcast.
She has to come on. Can you ask her for me, please?
I will.
Tell her
Done.
I want her to. Okay, great.
Booked.
Thanks.
I can't wait to hear her say
thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad, and
I'm gonna have her do that
in an arousing sort of manner. But I watched that doc, and it was crazy. It really wasn't. And I say this as someone who's a good friend of my wife's. It was not a good look for Tyra. And I'm shocked that Tyra's suing the producers. I thought Tyra produced that documentary.
I knew she didn't based on how
didn't.
she was. I could tell she didn't produce it just based on how she was portrayed in the documentary. I do, as a viewer watching the documentary, having watched those seasons, which I forgot about those seasons, and I was so young.
Yeah.
If I can brag, I was a baby. I was a mere babe.
Did you watch it?
I did. I watched Top Model. I was
watched
a big
it nonstop.
big
I was
fan.
a huge fan of it.
But then seeing it,
We were rooting for you.
We were
All of
all
America was, yeah.
I did Tyra Banks in my one-woman show at the UCB Theater. Yeah, I did a Tyra Banks. It wasn't an impression, but there was a moment in my one-woman show where I did that. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you because that was quite a moment in TV.
Really,
right?
I mean, it's right. It's a part of history.
Yes.
It's up there with the table flip with
Teresa Giudice. Yeah. Prostitution whore. You know.
It's up there with. What are other famous reality show quotes? We were rooting for you, prostitution whore.
I think stop being rude. Kim Kardashian hitting her sister with a purse.
Right.
Stop being
There was
rude.
Margaret Josephs, I believe, said your husband's in the pool on Real Housewives. That was a good one.
I stopped watching Housewives at a certain point.
Yeah,
I haven't
I understand.
Yes,
It can get a little. Oh, you know what's funny about Housewives? And it sometimes happens with unscripted shows, is someone like Bethany Frankel makes tens of millions of dollars, and it becomes about like, I could become really rich if I play my cards right here. Mm-hmm. And I also noticed that on that aforementioned show, whose initials are Bravo Summer House, when people get divorced or break up, because a career is at stake. It's not like I'm going through a divorce, I'm going to show you what happens in a divorce. It's like I need to not look bad because this is my career. This is how I make money after this.
Yeah.
When in actuality, like if my wife decided to divorce me tomorrow, and I'm telling you here, it could happen.
You would die.
It could happen.
Oh, no.
But my wife would say, I want out. Call my lawyer. I'm fucking done with you, okay? Don't call me. Call my lawyer. Whereas when you watch like the initials of that show, Bravo Summer House, they have to say, hey, let's attempt to move out and let's see how our marriage goes. And we got to give this a try. We gave it a try. It didn't work out, as opposed to people just going, I'm out.
really done here.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm done. I need to get away from you.
Yeah.
I don't like my life.
Yeah.
This isn't working out. We're unhappy. Every time we see each other, we're either yelling or crying. There's no kids. Maybe there's some furniture, a couple
dog.
dogs. But like, let's just buy.
Yeah.
Like, let's try and make, like a couple years from now, let's have a good laugh at this. But you have to make sure, you almost have to win the Reddit war.
Oh my goodness! Do you go on Reddit?
I love Reddit.
Oh my
I love
goodness.
Reddit. Is that am I saying a negative thing?
No. I go on Reddit as well. It's how I found my doctor that I went to today and waited 2 hours.
I won't ask. I won't get into
No, the
private
doctor.
stuff.
I just went to the doctor to do a yearly check because I never go to the doctor. And
You don't
I was
have
there
insurance?
For
You don't call your insurance and say, who do I go to?
I do have insurance, but I'm not call them. Imagine I call a business. Never.
I
never.
call my insurance and say, who's my doctor? Like,
no, because the insurance has a website. I like the internet. Big fan of the internet in many ways. Also,
I love Reddit. It actually really helps me out. With for example, after this episode airs, I will listen to it. Mm-hmm. I will go on Reddit.
You want to know what the people say about you.
I want to hear what worked and what didn't. And I'll tell you where I find that when I do podcasts, Reddit comments, I find Reddit to be a little more positive than other places. I think it is like really informative. It's funny. It's not really monetized, so people like work people probably wouldn't like me saying that. You know, there's I'm sure they monetize it, but there's no like benefit other than people leaving very honest comments. It's not. I at least for my Reddit, because it does cater to you, doesn't seem to be over politicized like other forums, which is scary. And I find that it gives me very honest advice, and it helps me. You can't tell from my appearance here on this episode, but it helps me become a better guest.
Wow. I'm fascinated by this because I think reading comments about yourself is such a slippery slope. Because what do you do if you read something less than complimentary?
I get a comment always, okay? And you're sitting across from me, okay?
I am.
Am I wearing any makeup?
Yes.
Come on.
I notice under eye concealer and foundation and a light lip tint.
Okay.
No, I think.
You're looking at my face right now,
Am
right?
I wearing any makeup? Tread lightly, Jerry.
I can't see that you're wearing any makeup.
Not a lick. I'm wearing
a little bit of lipstick because I'm drinking your coffee and I can feel it every time I have a sip of your coffee.
Is it tingling?
It's not tingling, but it's like it is.
That's the herpes doing its work.
No, people on Reddit accuse me of putting under eye concealer under my eyes.
Oh, and I was joking.
Yeah, I know.
But under your eyes is light.
It is white. But I really need you to look very closely and like
confirm for the people.
Yeah.
He is not.
Can you zoom in? Like, can you really zoom in under my eyes? Zoom in as much as you can. Do you need me to move forward? Are you really in there?
No, you know what the real test is?
All right, hold on a second. I'm going to move forward. Tell me.
He's in my shot.
More?
Yep.
More?
Okay, perfect. That's perfect.
Do you see?
I know the real test. Can I get a Kleenex?
Yeah.
Can I get a Kleenex? I'm going to swipe.
Oh,
I'm swiping.
Let's go.
I'm not doing it with my real hand because I don't want to touch someone's eye with my.
Yep.
Okay.
And go on the other side too.
Okay.
Go on the other side. Okay. Show.
No makeup. That blue line
dirt.
is because this is one of the last Kleenexes in the box. But
oh yeah,
the blue didn't come off of you.
Yeah. Look, none.
No makeup.
So Reddit needs to stop saying I wear under eye concealer. I just have whites under my eyes, and that's it. Now, could I have darkened under my eyes and come in here?
No, well, we don't want that.
Like who
Everyone's
goes
always
into a
going for
CVS or goes into like a makeup counter and goes, make it darker under my eyes, make me look tired.
I'm selling this on eBay. No one does. You know what? Tell Reddit. You should do you ever comment? Do you have an account clearly?
Yeah, no, and it's me, and people know it's me, and I
really?
do comment. Yeah,
Jerry.
I comment.
Okay, I have so many more things I want to ask you about, but we are hitting a time limit. You have places to be.
I don't have anywhere to be.
Oh, okay.
Can hang out.
All right. Your publicist is like, what the fuck?
Do you have somewhere to be?
No, you're fine.
It's Friday. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you have something to do. I don't have anything to do.
I said he has 10 minutes. He goes, okay, we have 12 to 13.
Okay, listen. This is what I want to ask.
Oh, will you pass me my wallet back though?
Do you
please?
think I'm going to steal it?
No. I just don't want to like
You
be
don't wanna
like on the
leave it?
subway and be
kind
like,
of like
oh God,
the
it's
ring,
here.
leaving it behind. You want to get when you say wrap,
and then everyone's like gone from the building, and you're at your country house and all that stuff.
My
and
country
I'm like,
house?
Oh God. And they're like, just come back Monday and get your wallet.
Okay, you mean you're at your country house and you don't want to have to come back to the city? That's what with your 6 dogs and 3 cats. I know you live in a mansion, don't you?
It's not a mansion, but we do have some property. We have
some land.
We have a big backyard. We have some acreage, as they call it on Zillow.
Okay.
Which is why we have dogs and stuff, and they frolic on acreage.
Just don't forget about Georgie. Georgie, I pitched you the dog, right?
Georgie.
Remember?
Oh yeah, Georgie.
You already forgot about Georgie.
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
not happening. Okay, I get it. Okay. Your wife, I've said this before, and I mean it with the most love possible. You're a big my wife guy.
Yeah.
And I love that.
I am.
I love that.
I'm very grateful to her. I really am.
I think that's really beautiful. Who said I love you first? I have a hunch.
I think it's going to be me.
Do you remember?
I think it's going to be me. Although we have something really cute. I carried in my wallet for years until my wallet was stolen from a hot yoga class.
Wow, a classmate.
It wasn't. I thought it was. This is crazy. Are you ready for this story?
Someone came in the studio?
This is a crazy story.
Yeah, tell me.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm doing hot yoga with my wife.
Sure.
The old man is side-eyeing me. Mm-hmm. But I can do camel and he can't. So fuck you, old man.
Okay.
Follow the light at the end of the tunnel, old man.
Oh, damn.
I really don't dress up for yoga class. I wear a pair of dirty Vans and like I'm a shirtless yoga guy.
Oh, okay. Flex. Okay. Topless. Titties out for yoga, huh?
So I usually wear just like a jacket and just go in and wear a pair of dirty Vans and my shorts. And I don't shower at the yoga studio. I go home. I'm not like someone who showers at a yoga studio. You?
No, I'm not showering at the studio.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the house.
Okay. I take my wallet out of my pants. Sometimes I like to get a coffee after yoga. Put my wallet inside my dirty Vans.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say that.
And I know everyone in the class. I've been going. Like we have we have a nodding relationship. We all know where our mats go. Like we're regulars. Mm-hmm. And the yoga instructor also mans the front desk. And then when class starts, click, locks the door.
Locks the door.
So no one can come in.
Uh-oh.
Class is over. I go to slip on my dirty Vans. And my wallet's not in my shoe. And I said to the guy was going to unlock the door, and I went, oh, hold on a second, Yogi. Don't unlock that door.
Because it's not locked.
Don't unlock that door.
Okay.
And he went, okay. And I went, someone took my wallet, and they're in this class.
Okay.
I mean, that's where my diabolical mind went.
I mean, it's not diabolical. It's logical.
Yeah. And I was ready to...
Rumble.
I was ready to Christopher Maloney in the interrogation room some people in that yoga class who has my wallet.
Yeah.
I was about to grab an old man by the throat and go, I know you've been side-eyeing me, but give me my wallet now.
Because I can do camel.
And he said, that's impossible. The door's been locked. And I went, I'm telling you, I put my wallet in my shoe. And my wallet's missing. And the woman who was at the front desk, who had been sitting there at the front desk also, said, no one's been in here. No one took your wallet. I've been sitting out here. The only person who was here was the woman who was late for class, but she's coming right back. And I said, that woman took my wallet. I'm telling you. And they said, it's impossible. We have security cameras. I'll show you. Mm-hmm. You see a woman come in. We're watching it. Right there on the footage on the computer. Now the whole class is invested because I've said, everyone, my wallet has been stolen. No one's leaving this place until I get my wallet.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get back to why I had something special in there, and it's about getting back to the I love you story. The woman comes into a class. The class is late. The woman at the desk says, you can't go in. It's late. There's like a late you can't go in rule. Mm-hmm. This woman has pigtails, holding a yoga mat, has a copper brace on her, full Lululemon, and the woman's like, oh, I'm late, and you can see her make a scene out of it, and she gets on the phone, and she's like, I'm late, and the woman at the desk explains, just come to the next class. It's starting in like 45 minutes. And she's like, okay, I'll do that. She's on the phone, and she's talking and sitting there. She's on the phone, and you see when the woman at the desk looks away to look at her computer, you see her bend down at my shoe and pick up my wallet on camera. And then you see her like on the phone and say, hey, I'll be right back. Can you let me out? And they unlock the door and they let her out. And everyone was like mortified. Anyway, the woman who owns the yoga studio, I got to give them a shout out. I gave Joni's a shout out.
Let's blow them up.
Great yoga studio.
You might see Jerry there.
Oxygen Yoga and Fitness in Woodland Hills, California. Great.
Wow.
Everyone is, it's great classes. My wife's instructor, Zach, is awesome.
Wow.
I actually, we take yoga together. I told you that. I could tell he was like my wife when she does this thing where she bends down to touch her toes, like feet on the ground, bending over to touch her toes. He was like gently pushing her back down to get like a deeper bend. But with some of the other classmates, he was laying on them fully and putting his body weight on them as they were touching their toes bent over. And I said to him after class, like, hey, Zach, I know I'm in class with my wife, but you can do that like Superman lay on her. You can lay on that thing. And my wife was like, stop it. You're so embarrassing. Stop it. And I was like, no, I mean, I think he's maybe being respectful because I'm there and he's just pushing you, whereas some of the other classmates he's like totally laying on. And the next class I came in, and he really
He was laying on her.
Oh my God,
And then
everything.
how did you feel? Jealous, and then you were like, "I got to be hot." No, you weren't. You weren't
Yeah.
jealous.
I was like, I
So
gotta be
what's
hot.
in the
I was like, it's
wallet
hot.
that got stolen?
No, hold on a second. I got to get to this.
Okay.
I got to tell this story. So the woman who runs the studio said, you have to go make a police report because it was your property that was taken and insurance, and I have to do a whole thing. I went to the police station. I waited in line. I said, my wallet got taken from a yoga studio. A detective came out and said, come back here, and showed me footage of the same woman in dozens of different yoga studios all over Los Angeles.
Wow.
Yoga bandit comes in, makes believe she's late to a class when the person at the desk is looking away, rummages, because you don't think anyone in yoga studio is going to steal shit.
You think they're peaceful, zenned out people. And that, I mean, I'll tell you what, as a career, a criminal career, that's not a bad idea, though I think she should get a real job.
I did have to go testify against her. They caught
Did
her.
you saw her?
I went to the courtroom. They brought her in cuffs, shackles.
In shackles?
In the jumpsuit.
Wow.
Yeah, and her boyfriend was there, and he was mean mugging me.
Her boyfriend was mad at you?
Yes.
Wow.
And he was like,
you motherfucker.
snitch.
He was trying to,
You're a
he was
snitch.
trying to
Getting back
intimidate
to
you. Snitching.
He was trying to intimidate me. I was not intimidated. I was
course.
angry.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why.
Because what was in that wallet?
My wife and I played Balderdash.
Don't ask me, because I've never
Balderdash.
heard of this.
Boulder Dash. It's where you come up with you hand suggestions for a name, for a description or a word or definition. Balderdash. Did I explain
it's
that?
It's fine, guys. I gotta hear what was in the wallet.
And it was game night, and my wife handed me one. This is when we were dating, and she wrote, "I love you" on it on a Balderdash slip of paper.
And this is early days.
I know.
It was
And I
early days
kept
of
it.
the.
I know, and I kept it in my wallet. And this yoga bandit stole it, and I never got my wallet back. So that Balderdash "I love you" thing is missing.
I'm sorry.
It's gone.
That sucks.
Yeah.
She's in jail. Jail for that.
Don't think she's in jail anymore
Of
because she was at another. She hit another
She hit
yoga
another
studio.
one. She was
yes.
like, whatever. She was like, whatever. She made bank.
I think she's out.
She's out. You see, this is the thing. I lock my shit up no matter. I don't care. My stuff is locked.
Yeah.
I do. It's the Baltimore in me. Like it's true. I've been to a party in college, and everyone's throwing. Okay, I'm remembering this.
Throwing their coats.
So everyone's throwing their coats in that bedroom. I go to this house party in college, and I was like, "That's cute." I'm not, because
People
I don't
go through coats and take them.
But mind you, it's a house party. It's an apartment party. But I was just like, I don't know who. I'm not. Am I going to keep an eye on the door of that bedroom? No, I'm not. Guess what? Someone rummages through everyone's shit. iPhone had just come out. A few people got their iPhone stolen, credit cards stolen, and I'm like, in Baltimore, you don't leave your shit unattended.
No.
Unfortunately, I understand in Woodland Hills you might, but I just still have my mentality is like, when I go to my class now, I lock my stuff up.
Yeah,
it's all locked up.
But I'll never get that Balderdash
And I'm sorry
thing.
about
Yeah,
that. I hate that.
I really carried it, and it's so funny. It was a piece of paper that I actually had laminated, and I carried it.
Oh
It was really very special to me.
What a wench. I'm sorry.
But it was
about
funny.
that.
When I testified in court, I had to. They said it was pretty formal, and they were like, "What were the contents?" And I was like, I always carry cash around with me because you gotta have some walking around money. I said the cash, and I said a credit card, which was used at Target to purchase candles.
Boring.
And I said Balderdash that said I love you.
Oh.
And the lawyer was like, what? And I was like, it's
the lawyer
like-
didn't think it was cute.
Yeah.
Didn't care. I think sentimental far more valuable than the cash. But I will say, I also not to. I feel like I'm victim shaming right now because I'm like, I lock my shit up, and I also want to say I don't carry cash because I'm like, and everyone's always like, you have to have cash on you, Ego, and I'm like, no, cash gets lost, cash gets stolen, we can't get it back. I never have cash.
I do tip though. I hand tips out like.
You just start tossing money. Will you tip me for this episode? No.
I actually, I might Venmo you. No, like for example, I went to that restaurant. I went to a restaurant yesterday, and there was a line, and I guess they recognized me from Summer's Last Resort on Tubi. And,
is it out?
Comes out July 3rd.
It's not even out, so they recognize you
but they
from
were
what,
like-
the trailer?
Yeah.
Okay,
Trailer's got
Jerry.
a lot of views.
One thing Jerry O'Connell is going to do is make his appearance worth his fucking while.
But
you better promote that film.
But I did the thing where there was a huge lineup at the restaurant, and I had a folded up 20, and I leaned on like the dais on like the counter where the where the hostess was. And I was like, oh, is there like a table? And I sort of point to the 20, but no one can see I'm handing her a 20. And the young lady palmed it and went right this way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it
okay.
works.
It does work. Maybe I'm
Didn't have to wait at all at Olive Garden.
You were at Olive Garden.
Sponsor?
I don't think you'd ever have to wait at Olive
Are
Garden.
they a sponsor?
No, they're not a sponsor, but maybe they will be. Jerry, thank you so much for your time.
What a fun time. Wasn't it a fun time?
It was a fun
I
time.
know.
God bless. That was my conversation with Jerry O'Connell. How much tea did we get? Enough to host a tea party. Why am I talking like that? Questions to be answered. Jerry's still sitting here. Anyway, that was my conversation with him. What a delight. I love you. Thanks for listening to Thanks, Dad. I hope Jerry's mom listens to this one. Yeah, that would be cool. I'm going to ask him in a second to send it to his mom. Okay, bye guys. Thanks, Dad is a production of Will Ferrell's Big Money Players and iHeart podcast. I'm your host, Ego Nwodim. Our producer is Kevin Bartelt, and our executive producer is Matt Apodaca.